You have spent your entire life believing that your choices are your own. But consider the edges of your perception, the possibility that your reactions and your fears were pre-scripted by someone else. The person you trust most can engineer a reality so seamless you never realize you are living inside an illusion. You know the sensation, a strange, nagging feeling that something is wrong, even when the surface of your life looks pristine. You walk into a room and the atmosphere shifts, heavy with the weight of things left unsaid. You find yourself constantly walking on eggshells. Soon, a quiet, terrifying whisper takes root in your mind, the deep suspicion that your grip on sanity is slipping. You are not broken. You are not losing your mind. You are a passenger in a reality carefully curated by a ghost you cannot see. The architecture holding your consciousness hostage relies on a systematic manipulation tactic known as phantom authority. To survive this illusion, we have to look past the symptoms and dissect the mechanics of how this cage is actually built. Before an attack begins, a manipulator surveys the territory of your mind. They scan for specific fractures, the persistent fear you lack intelligence, or the anxiety that you are unlovable. A typical aggressor attacks directly, but phantom authority works backward. They validate your insecurity. They whisper that they are the only one who truly understands your flaws, effectively isolating you from all outside perspectives. This isolation allows them to invent a localized crisis, a problem within your life or relationship that only they possess the tools to solve. By weaponizing your need for reassurance, your trust is converted into a mechanism of control. Your own vulnerabilities form the physical bars holding you in place. With the foundation poured, the manipulator begins constructing the walls of your new reality. They introduce a phantom audience, an invisible, manufactured consensus, echoing their exact perspective. Disagreements about past events are settled by citing this fake majority. They tell you everyone else sees it their way, slowly overwriting your memory with their script. The trap engages the precise moment you try to explain your reality to this invisible enemy. A paradox emerges. The harder you fight to articulate your sanity, the more agitated, desperate, and erratic you appear. The manipulator observes your desperation and uses it against you, holding up your natural panic as definitive proof of your instability. You are left running in psychological circles. Exhausted and depleted, you surrender your perception, defeated by a trap designed to use your own resistance to power its gears. Look at the cost of living inside this architecture. The result is a profound exhaustion, a quiet erosion, until you become a shadow of yourself. Your behavior shifts. You find yourself apologizing for actions you never committed, attempting to pacify a threat you cannot locate. Internally, you censor your own thoughts before you even speak them, paralyzed by the terror of judgment from an audience that does not exist. The cruelty of the tactic lies in its execution. You are systematically dismantled by someone who knows exactly where to cut, all while convincing you that you broke on your own. Under phantom authority, your compliance is mandatory. You are forced into becoming an active, willing accomplice in the erasure of your own mind. You cannot escape a prison until you realize you are standing inside one. Dismantling this structure requires a shift in strategy. You cannot win by arguing, because your explanations provide the exact energy required to feed the phantom. The solution is radical silence. Pure observation and absolute non-reaction starve the manipulator's illusion of its fuel. This architecture is a parasitic structure that feeds on your doubt. When you withdraw your reaction, you cut the energy supply. Without your fear to sustain it, the manufactured hierarchy begins to lose its coherence and dissolve. Reclaiming your perception is an asymmetrical war for your own consciousness. If you are tired of being a spectator in your own life, you must aggressively take back the reality they stole. Objective truth is the final, permanent lock on your perception. By grounding yourself in what is verifiable, you ensure that your mind remains your own, permanently out of the reach of any external script.